You know, it's so hard for light workers to come out of their spiritual closets before they finally get the courage to come out and say that they're either a psychic or a medium or an empath or whatever their gift may be. And it's hard for people to come to terms with that because we have different fears as human beings. I mean, it's natural for the ego to have fear. And so what happens is when you know that you're going to be laughed at, or you know that people might kind of question your values or your morals or even your sanity, it's really hard to kind of figure out what you're going to tell people. You know, when you finally do decide to come out of the closet, spiritually speaking. I know for myself, I was very lucky. I had a psychic mother, and she had a practice between 1961 all the way down to 1983. So she worked in this full time, and that's what she did for a living. But at the end of the day, it was difficult for me, even though I had a mother like this, for me to finally tell people and let them know that this is who I was. And so when you're true to yourself, when you start to accept yourself, your gift just will flow so beautifully because you have a purpose to help others. So if you're a psychic or a medium or an empath, most of the time you know you got a little something. You may want to consider really taking a look at why you're like that, because there's most likely a bigger plan for you, a bigger reason as to why you were chosen to help so many people through your gifts. My mother always said gifts where God's influence flows through. And I believe that if you're doing this out of good intention, it really doesn't matter what people think of you. What matters is that you're helping those through your gifts and your heart to heal and to have a better life. I want to thank you so much for listening. Have a beautiful day, everyone, and remember, be true to yourself. There's nothing more freeing than just to be.